Students, in last video session we have discussed about different stages of human evolution, and today we are going to discuss about Indus civilization. What is civilization? Civilization is nothing but stages of human social culture development and organization that is considered to a must advance. Can we enter to a session? Yes, let's move on to a session. The given picture represents the timeline of ancient world civilization. All the civilizations were established only in place near the rivers, most commonly along their banks. Initially, people lived in groups. Then they formed communities out of these groups. Then evolved the societies which in due to course became civilization. Why did people settle near rivers? People preferred to settle near the rivers for the reason given below. The soil is fertility, fresh water is available for drinking, watering, easy movement of people and goods is possible. In the 1920s, archaeologists began to excavate the cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. They unearthed the remains to these long forgotten cities. In 1924, the Director General of ASI, Sir John Marshall, found many common features between Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. He concluded that they were part of a large civilization. Some slight differences are found in earthways the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. This made the concluded the Harappa was older than Mohenjo-daro. The next one is sites in Indian borders. Archaeologists found major Harappan sites within Indian borders. You can find the places in this picture. Let's know the time span of Indus civilization. Geographical range South Asia. Period Bronze Age. Time 3300 to 1900 BCE. It's determined using the radiocarbon dating method. Area 13 lakhs square kilometer. Cities 6 big cities. Villages more than 200. Next one is urban civilization. Harappan civilization is said to be urban because of the following reasons. Well conceived town plan, astonishing measuring and architecture, priority for hygienic and public health, standardized weights and measures, soiled agriculture and artisanal base. unique features of Harappan civilization. Town planning is a unique features of Indus civilization. The Harappan city had two planned areas. The given picture represent two planned area of Harappa. One is upper town, second one is lower town. The upper town. The part of the cities to west was higher and it was called settled. It was used by the administration. Great path and granaries are located in upper town. Second one, lower town. The part of the city to east was lower but large. It was inhabited by common people. The next heading is streets and houses. The streets are observed to have a grid pattern. They were straight running from north to south and east to west and intersected each other at right angle. The roads were wide with rounded corners. Houses were built on both sides of streets. The houses were either one or two stories. Most of the houses had many rooms, a courtyard, and a well. Each house had toilets and bathrooms. The houses were built using backed bricks and mortar. Sun-dried bricks were also used. Most of the bricks were of uniform size. Roofs were flat. There is no conclusive evidence of their presence of palaces or place of worship. Next topic, we are going to discuss about the Great Bath. The Great Bath was a large rectangular tank in a courtyard. It may be the earliest example of a waterproof structures. The bath was lined with bricks, coated with plaster, and made watertight used layer of natural bitumen. There were steps of the north and south leading into the taken. Into the tank, there were rooms on three sides. Water was drawn from the well located in the courtyard and drained out after use. Drainage system. Many of these cities had covered drains. The drains were covered with slabs or bricks. Each drain had a gentle slope so that water could flow. Holes were provided at regular intervals to clear the drains. Holes were provided at regular intervals to clear the drains. House drains passed below many lanes before finally emptying into the main drains. The Great Granary. The granary was massive building with a solid bricks foundation. Granaries were used to store food grain. The remains of wheat, barley, mills, and pearls have been found there. The next one is the Assembly Hall. The Assembly Hall was another huge public building at Mohenjo-daro. It was a multi-pillared hall, 20 pillars in 4 roofs to supported the roof. Trade and transport. Urbans were great traders. Standardized weights and measures were used by them. They used stocks with marks to measure light. They used carts with spokeless salt wheels. King Naram-Sin of Akkadian Empire has written about buying jewelry from the land of Meluka, a region of the Indus Valley. A naval dockyard has been discovered in Lothal in Gujarat. It shows the maritime activities of the Indus people. Dockyard at Lothal. Lothal is situated on the banks of tributary or Sabarmati river in Gujarat. Later in Mohenjo-daro, a sculpture of a seated man has been unearthed in a building with a handband on the forehead and a smaller ornament on the right upper arm. His hair is carefully combed and beard finely trimmed. 2 holes beneath the ears suggest that the head ornaments might have been attached till the ear. The left shoulder is covered with a shawl-like garment decorated with designs of flowers and rings. The shawl's pattern is used by people even today in those areas. Next one is technology. Indus people had developed a system of standardized weights and measures. Ivory scale found in Lothal in Gujarat is 1704 millimeter. The smallest division ever recorded on a scale of other contemporary civilization. Do you know the hidden transfer of this Indus civilization? Inscription written in a script of those time can provide us information about customs, practices and other expert of any place or time. So far, the Indus script has not been described. Therefore, we must look for other clues to know about the Indus people has their lifestyle. Cotton fabric were in common uses. Spandrels unearthed suggest that yarn was spun. Wool was also used. The next one is love and peace. Settlements were built on giant platform and evolved grounds. The Indus civilization seems to have been peaceful one. Few weapons were founded and there is no evidence of an army. They displayed that status with garments and precocious jewelry. They had an advanced civic sense. Ornaments. Ornaments were popular among man and woman. They adorned themselves with necklace, ornaments, bangles, finger ring, ear sets, and anklets. Their ornaments were made of gold, silver, ivory, shell, copper, terracotta, and precious stones. Harsh and were unknown to the people of Indus. Who governed them? Historians believed that there existed a central authority that controlled planning of town and over areas trade, maintenance of drainage and place in the city. Next one is their occupation. The main occupation of the Indus civilization peoples is not known. However, agriculture, handicraft, pottery making, jewelry making, weaving, carpentry, and trading were practiced. There were merchants, traders, and artisans. Rearing of cattle was another occupation. People of this time knew how to use the pattern's wheel. They reared domesticated animals. The next one is pottery. Pottery was practiced using the potter's wheel. It was well fired. Potteries were red in color with beautiful designs in black. The broken pieces of pottery have animals' figures and geometric designs on it. The next one is religious belief. We don't have any evidence point to specific details or their religious practice. There might have been worship of mother gods, which is concluded based upon the executive of several female figurines. The next one is toy culture. Toy like cards, cow with movable heads and limbs, clay balls, tiny doll, a small clay monkey, terracotta squirrels eating a nut, clay dogs, and male dance have been founded. They made various type of toys using terracotta, which show that they enjoyed playing. What happened to Harappans? By 1900 BCE, the Harappans culture had started declining. It is assumed that the civilization met with repeated floods, ecological changes, inventions, natural calamity, climate changes, deforestation, and an epidemic. General facts about Indus civilization. It is among the oldest in the world. It is also the largest among four Asian civilizations. The world's first planned cities are found in this civilization. The Indus also had advanced sanitation and drainage system. There was a high sense of awareness on public health. Childrens, let's discuss about summary of the lesson. When man began to live in the settled life, it marked the dawn of civilization. River valley were responsible for growth of civilization. Urban culture was mainly urban in nature. Cities were well planned with covered drainage and straight wet roads, cutting each other at right angles. The peoples of the time had great engineering skills. The Great Bath is one of the earliest public tank. The civilization extended from Markan coast in Balochistan in west, Gagra Hagra River Valley in east, Afghanistan in the northeast, and Maharashtra in the south. Thank you, children.